Dear students, I am here to guide you into the mystical realm of Spirit School, where the extraordinary becomes the ordinary and the mundane transforms into the arcane. Today, we unravel the secrets of psychic abilities and show you ways to tap into the deepest corners of our psyche and how it intertwines with the art of self-discovery. Our exploration begins with the most notorious of psychic abilities, clairvoyance. Clairvoyance is the power to perceive beyond the ordinary senses, often referred to as clear seeing. However, clairvoyance takes on various forms, including clear hearing, clear knowing, and clear feeling. It is often said that the insights acquired through these methods aren't absolute truth. They apply to the current timeline, shaped by existing energy patterns. Changing one's patterns and habits can be challenging, but doing so holds the power to reshape one's future. In the chronicles of paranormal research, clairvoyance has left its indelible mark, offering glimpses unseen with the naked eye. The remote viewing program initiated by the US government called the Stargate Project sought to harness the potential of clairvoyance. Tasked with retrieving classified information from distant locations, a psychic called Ingo Swann used extrasensory perception, ESP, to sketch detailed information about a Soviet military with uncanny accuracy. His visions transcended physical barriers, proving that the mind's eye held extraordinary powers. In the legendary case of the Titanic, a clairvoyant named Eileen Garrett had a vivid premonition of the ship's tragic demise before it set sail. The lack of extensive documentation and verification has led to some skepticism and debate regarding the accuracy and significance of her Titanic premonition. It remains a topic of interest for those studying paranormal and psychic phenomena, but concrete historical records about the premonition are somewhat elusive. Clairvoyance remains shrouded in mystery. The field of parapsychology challenges the boundaries of our understanding, and some studies have yielded significant results that could be considered evidence of clairvoyance. Yet there is no conclusive proof of clairvoyance in the scientific community. How about the other psychic abilities? Telekinesis. In a world where science and magic intertwine, recent revelations in quantum mechanics have ignited the dormant sparks of telekinesis. As we journey through this uncharted territory, think of iconic superheroes like Jean Grey and Professor X from the comic X-Men, who wield telekinetic abilities. They can move objects with a mere thought, shaping reality with their minds. But could this ever become our reality? Quantum mechanics has unveiled the remarkable notion of superposition, where subatomic particles exist in multiple places at once, a concept stranger than fiction. These particles, like electrons, dance in a mesmerizing pattern of existence, inhabiting many spaces simultaneously. The mind-bending theory implies that observation, or the act of focusing our consciousness, influences these particles, causing a collapse. Does mind really go over matter? But how does this astonishing subatomic dance relate to telekinesis, you may ask? Well, the same principles that govern the particles also apply to our thoughts. The currents and electromagnetic fields within our brains interact with the electrons, both inside and outside our heads. This is where the magic unfolds, my fellow explorers. The very act of intense conscious attention and focus on objects becomes a dynamic transfer of energy, transforming thought into action and mind into matter. Just as our brains generate an electrical field detectable by medical equipment, our entire bodies pulse with electric potential. We are walking power stations, and our thoughts, they are energy in its purest form. Imagine your world transformed, daily tasks completed with a mere thought, and objects responding to your desires as if guided by an invisible hand. Will the fusion of science and fantasy take center stage? Has the elusive connection between the mind and matter has unveiled itself? What do you think? But wait, the story doesn't end here. We're just scratching the surface of this mystical fusion between science and magic. You'll discover that the power of your mind is an extraordinary force, one that can reshape your reality in ways you've never imagined, as we delve deeper into the secrets of telepathy, where the silent symphony of minds communicates across vast distances as if a web of paper-thin threads connects them. We begin in an unexpected realm, among the silent serenity of plants as they unveil a remarkable sensitivity to the subtle bioenergetic currents of human emotions. Dr. Diane Powell's pioneering study reveals a world where the intentions of the heart wield the power to sculpt the growth and vitality of the botanical kingdom. They respond like living barometers when exposed to the radiant energy of love and positivity. They flourish with unbridled growth. The opposite is also true. When shrouded in the shadows of negativity, they show signs of stress, their growth stunted by the weight of human emotions. The legendary experiments of Dr. Rupert Sheldrake, exploring the telepathic bond between humans and their pets, challenges the boundaries of what we know. Dogs showed a remarkable ability to sense when their owners were returning home, even when the owners' arrivals were entirely unpredictable. Could this be the stirring of telepathic connections between species, forging a telepathic bond that transcends words? Can our furry friends read our thoughts? Research found in the Annals of Parapsychology shows the Ganzfeld experiment, which delves into telepathy, placing participants in sensory-deprived conditions. With vision obscured and soothing sounds in the background, senders focus on images, attempting telepathic projection to receivers. Astonishingly, participants often report vivid experiences that align with the sender's target, hinting at a telepathic connection beyond normal senses. Though scientific caution prevails in interpreting these results, we're left with one beguiling question: could telepathy be real? These hints of telepathic potential lure us to explore deeper into these psychic enigmas as we travel further towards precognition. Precognition: imagine a world where dreams are not just reflections of our subconscious, but a window into the future, where the lines between past, present, and future blur into visions of what is yet to come. Precognition, long the subject of fascination and skepticism, but intriguingly, the pages of history are etched with instances that challenge conventional thought. Take the prophetic writings of Nostradamus, for instance, which have puzzled and intrigued generations with their seemingly accurate foretelling of historical events, like the rise of Adolf Hitler and the French Revolution, and some even suggest the 9/11 terror attacks in New York, or the case of Abraham Lincoln, who dreamt of his own assassination days before the fateful event occurred, showcasing the uncanny accuracy of precognitive dreams. Around the globe, countless stories of premonitions, both in dreams and waking life, have been discussed for ages. This dance between the subconscious and the prophetic invites us to explore the extraordinary potential of human cognition. In a world where science tiptoes on the precipice of magic, we dare to question: can dreams truly be glimpses of the future? And where does this knowledge come from? Is this knowledge of the future perhaps coming from the other side of the veil? Let us find out in mediumship. Mediumship. In the world of twilight where spirits commune with the living, we enter the world of mediumship and channeling, a practice in which individuals claim to communicate with the deceased or even extraterrestrial beings has intrigued humanity for centuries. In tales both ancient and modern, spirits have ventured to reach the earthly realm, leaving many skeptics spellbound by the possibilities that lie beyond the veil. Dr. Julie Beischel, a parapsychologist, has contributed rigor to this field. Her scientific investigations at the Windbridge Research Center, known for its methodological approach, focuses on the accuracy of medium readings. In some of her studies, specific details, often referred to as hits are observed that seem to defy chance and cold reading explanations. These hits are specific and accurate pieces of information about the deceased individuals that the medium could not have known through normal means. Edgar Cayce, often referred to as the sleeping prophet, stands as an astonishing testament where his trance-like states offered profound insights and information on diverse topics, including holistic healing and past lives. Cayce believed in the interconnectedness of all souls and the spiritual growth of the individual. Fast forward to the present day, where Bashar's extraterrestrial messages resonate with a similar theme: the power of human potential, the exploration of consciousness, and our connection to the universe. While their methods and terminology may differ, the underlying message unites them: the limitless possibilities of the human experience and our journey toward understanding the profound interconnectedness of all things. With each séance, we are lured deeper into a realm where the ordinary and the supernatural intertwine, and our fascination with the unknown knows no bounds. As we conclude this chapter of Spirit School, we leave you to draw your own conclusions. Remember to like and follow to learn more in the next video.